Reenactments, especially historical reenactments, are everywhere. Every year it seems we're flooded with hundreds of movies, books, plays that depict some famous historical event or person. But some are more accurate in their reenactments than others. And these inaccurate depictions often seep into our shared culture subconscious, making these moments as, and in some cases more, famous than their real life counterpart. Today I wanted to look at a few of these inaccurate historical reenactments in entertainment. This is a little different than what our prompt had us doing, but I thought exploring this topic would make for an interesting video. And I'm totally not doing this last minute on a Sunday with a blistering hangover. Yeah, nothing of that sort. So please indulge me with this break in form. The first one is the oldest reenactment on this list, but its impact may be the greatest. Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare is a play first published in 1599 that depicts the life and end of, you guessed it, Gaius Julius Caesar. Caesar's assassination is one of the most famous in human history, and on the Ides of March in 44 BC, Caesar went inside the Senate chamber where 60 conspirators stabbed him 23 times. Among those conspirators was Marcus Junius Brutus, and when he produced the knife from his toga, Caesar famously said, "Nothing." He said, "Nothing." E tu Brute, or in some tellings, and you son, were completely fictionalized. In reality, first-hand accounts of the assassination have Caesar proclaiming this is violence and fighting against the assassins, but when he realized Brutus was among them, he gave up and covered his face. Another phrase missing from the first-hand account is sic semper tyrannis. To Shakespeare's credit, he did not originate these sayings, but he certainly popularized them. Nowadays, et tu Brute is shorthand for a great betrayal, and sic semper tyrannis runs deep into the heart of American history and modern democracy. The next one on this list is much more recent. In 2006, Zack Snyder directed the movie 300. This depicts the Battle of this place, against the invading Persian army in 480 BC. This movie is full of historical inaccuracies, from the fact that Sparta fought against Persia with the Athenians to where there was well more than 300 of the soldiers, and there's always this. 300 has often been criticized for its historical inaccuracies, and it's quick to make lists like these on YouTube by pedantic fans. But here's the thing. This movie was never trying to be a historical reenactment, but a faithful adaptation. Frank Miller wrote the graphic novel 300 in 1998. The film does an excellent job at adapting this pseudo-fantastical retelling of the famous battle, but sadly many have taken it to be laid in fact, when even Miller has said that he was trying to evoke a story instead of giving a history lesson. So yeah, maybe we should give this book and film a break. And if you really want to get upset about something, Google Frank Miller controversies and go down that rabbit hole yourself. The last one on my list has to do with the Vikings. No, not them. Closer, but not quite. Yeah, yes, there it is. See, these Viking helmets are probably the biggest icon of the medieval pillagers. But the thing is, they never wore them. Vikings did have helmets that they would wear into battle, but they never were horned. This trope dates back to opera, specifically the 1800s, where composer Richard Wagner first brought in the horned helmets to represent Vikings as costumes for his opera called, this. This reenactment of ancient Scandinavians still lives in our popular culture today. These examples of historical reenactments prove how effective stories and entertainment can be in our culture. And when these reenactments scribble the line to fact and fiction, it can be really hard to know what really happened and what was made from a writer's mind. I hope you've enjoyed this video, even though it didn't quite fit the prompts, but I did enjoy making it. Oh yeah, by the way, there's also Inglourious Bastards where they shoot Hitler in the face. Bye!